Welcome, everyone, to a deep dive that, well, it might just stretch your reality a bit. Have you ever considered this question? What if you could see God, not like a person in a picture, but as the entire universe, everything? That's what we're getting into today. We're exploring chapter 11 of the Bhagavad Gita, Vishwarupa Darshana Yoga. It's all about Krishna's incredible cosmic revelation to Arjuna. And just so you know, our insights are coming straight from detailed source excerpts describing this really key chapter.
Exactly. And our mission today, you could say, is to really unpack this profound idea. The idea that God isn't just, a person, but the whole universe, something beyond form, beyond time. We'll look at what it means when spiritual truth shows up in this, well, frankly, overwhelming way.
Yeah, get ready. This could definitely expand your perspective on the divine and maybe even on reality itself. So to really get the feel for this moment, you have to picture the scene. Arjuna's right there on the battlefield. He's been talking deeply with Krishna, getting all this wisdom, but now he wants something more. Something he can see. He actually says, and this is from the text, Shloka 11.3, "O Supreme Lord, I wish to see your divine form as you truly are."
Right. And that's huge.
Mm.
Arjuna isn't just satisfied with words anymore, even divine words. He's yearning for a direct visual hit of the ultimate truth and asking to see God as you truly are. Well, that implies that maybe what he's known so far is just part of the picture. He wants the full, unvarnished reality.
It really makes you think, doesn't it? What would it mean for you to want to see a truth that deeply, like with your own eyes, beyond just belief?
Okay, so Arjuna makes this incredible request, and Krishna responds, but it's not as simple as just, okay, look here. Krishna points out a limitation, right? Yes, exactly. In Shloka 11.8, he says, basically, you cannot see me with your human eyes. I now give you divine vision. Behold my universal form.
Mm.
So the core idea is, well, that spiritual truth often isn't perceptible through our normal senses. Our material eyes just aren't equipped for it.
Mm-hmm.
So Krishna has to, open Arjuna's inner sight. He gives him divya chakshu, divine vision. It implies a totally different way of perceiving is needed.
So it's not about getting better glasses or something.
Not at all.
It's about being granted the capacity, the ability to perceive something that's normally, way beyond human understanding.
Precisely. A different channel entirely.
And then the vision begins. Build this up for us. What does Arjuna see? Well, the descriptions we have from Shlokas 11.10 to 11.14, they're just staggering. Imagine seeing thousands of faces, countless eyes, mouths, arms, everywhere, shining. It says like 1,000 suns all rising at once.
Whoa.
And within this single form, everything, all the gods, the sages, all beings, the entire universe, past, present, future, all held within Krishna's body.
What's just mind-boggling here is the sheer scale and totality of it. It's not just a big, impressive form. It contains all of existence, time, space, creation, destruction. It's all right there, integrated into this one divine reality.
Can you even imagine the impact on Arjuna, seeing literally everything, all of reality, contained in one being? It must shatter your sense of, separateness.
Absolutely. Any concept of me versus the universe just dissolves in that moment.
But here's where it takes a really interesting and frankly kind of chilling turn. It's not all just beautiful light and cosmic unity. There's another aspect.
Yes, this is crucial. Krishna reveals a different face, you could say. In Shloka 11.32, he declares quite starkly, I am time, the great destroyer of the worlds, come to destroy all people.
Wow, destroyer. That's intense.
It is. This aspect is Kala, time itself, the relentless force that governs not just creation, but also decay and destruction. This isn't the gentle, reassuring Krishna that Arjuna knew as his friend and guide. This is formidable, an all-consuming power.
So it's showing the complete picture.
Exactly. It reveals that the divine encompasses everything, including the aspects we might find difficult or terrifying. Destruction, death, the relentless march of time. It's also part of the divine reality. It's not just the comforting bits.
So what does that really tell us? That the universe, the divine, it contains forces that aren't always, gentle. That destruction is as much a part of it as creation.
Precisely. It's a much more complete and perhaps challenging view of the ultimate nature of things.
Okay, so Arjuna sees this incredible, beautiful, but also terrifying, all-consuming form. How does he react? Well, as you might guess, he's completely overwhelmed and scared. The source material makes that clear. He longs for the familiar. He says in Shloka 11.45, having seen this terrifying form, I am frightened. Please show me again your gentle human form, O Krishna.
And that's such a human reaction, isn't it? He's confronted with the ultimate, vast, sometimes terrifying truth of the universe, of God, and his instinct is, well, it's fear. and a desire to return to the personal, loving, understandable form he knows. He wants Krishna the friend back.
Yeah, it highlights that human need for comfort, for something relatable, even when faced with, the biggest truth imaginable.
We often prefer the digestible, the familiar, over the vast and potentially unsettling unknown.
It really makes you pause and ask, when we are confronted with overwhelming truths about life or the world, things that shake our foundations,
Yeah.
how do we react? Do we try to lean in and understand the whole picture, even the scary parts, or do we
Right.
instinctively pull back to what feels safe?
It's a deep question.
But Krishna, he doesn't rebuke Arjuna for being afraid, does he?
No, not at all. His response is pure compassion. He understands Arjuna's fear. And so, as Shloka 1150 tells us, having spoken thus, Krishna once again revealed his own gentle form to Arjuna to calm his fear. He switches back.
Wow.
And the lesson there is just immense. It shows that God, the ultimate reality, is infinite. It contains both the awesome, terrifying vastness and the intimate, loving presence. It holds all the paradoxes. And importantly, the divine manifests in ways that are appropriate for the devotee, meeting them where they are.
So it's not like the terrifying form was the only truth and the gentle form was somehow less real.
Not at all. Both are true aspects of the limitless divine. It can be both cosmic and personal simultaneously.
That's powerful. It shows compassion right alongside omnipotence. But it does raise a big question. If this vision, this cosmic form, is so extraordinary, so beyond normal sight, who actually gets to see it? Can anyone just ask, or is there, a prerequisite?
That's a key point, and Krishna addresses it directly. Toward the end of the chapter, in Shloka 11.54, he says something very specific. Only by unalloyed devotion can I be known and seen as I truly am.
Unalloyed devotion, what does that really mean?
It means pure, unwavering, single-pointed love and surrender. It's not for the casually curious or someone just trying to intellectually figure things out, or even someone performing rituals without that deep interconnection. This kind of vision, this direct perception of ultimate reality, is presented as a revelation, something granted as a result of that profound, pure state of being, that unalloyed devotion. It's less about achieving it through effort and more about becoming receptive through love.
So it's about the state of the seeker's heart, really, their inner readiness.
Exactly. The quality of devotion is the key that unlocks that particular door of perception.
So as we wrap up this dive into Chapter 11, what's the big takeaway?
Well, I think the core understanding is just how truly beyond our imagination the divine is. It's vast, it's eternal, it contains everything, the beautiful, the terrifying, creation, destruction. It is the whole of reality.
Right. It hammers home that central theme. God is the whole universe, totally beyond form and time as we usually think of them. And yet, and this is maybe the most touching part, in his immense compassion, he can and does return to that gentle, personal, loving form for the sake of the person who loves him.
Beautifully put. The cosmic and the personal coexist.
So here's something to leave you with, something to maybe turn over in your mind. What does it actually mean for your understanding of your own life, your place in the world, if you really consider that reality? Maybe the divine itself fully embraces both incredible creation and unavoidable destruction, both the light and the dark. How might seeing the universe that way, how might that shift your perspective?